Downtowns are known for their collections of office buildings and the employees that use them. But COVID changed a lot of that, leading some developers to refashion those office spaces into residences.
From trying to rent,
now it's not affordable,
to trying to buy.
You put in offer after offer and they're like, they went with a cash offer. They went with a cash offer.
Americans are facing some of the largest rent and home price increases in years, driven in part by a lack of available and affordable homes and apartments. But one thing that there is plenty of right now: empty office space.
We have a housing shortage and we have a surplus of office building, and let's try to match that up.
Lawrence Yoon is with the National Association of Realtors. He says when the pandemic ushered in the era of remote work, demand for office space took a hit. Now, some of those buildings are undergoing a dramatic change.
It's great to see some cities doing the conversion.
The conversion refers to taking empty office buildings and turning them into apartments or condominiums, instead of putting up a new building from scratch. Some cities are seeing a dramatic increase in office building conversions. According to a report from Rent.com, of the more than 20,000 apartment conversions done last year, 41% were in former office buildings. Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. lead the way in apartment conversions, with Cleveland, Detroit, and Kansas City also among the top 10 cities.
There is a housing shortage. At the same time, office buildings are becoming emptier, and therefore it makes sense to do some conversion to make it more useful.
But there's a catch to all these conversions: affordability.
Sometimes it is really hard to make the numbers work.
Yoon says because of the cost involved in converting an office space, which includes adding things like kitchens and bathrooms that didn't exist there before, developers opt for creating higher-priced units.
Private conversion generally tends to be on the upper end because the investors want to extract rate of return and sell property at high prices. What is really needed for society is affordable housing.
One thing that could help with that, he says, would be a federal tax incentive for developers that would be tied to creating affordable housing units in office conversions. There are some local municipalities already doing that, but Yoon says more is needed to help downtown areas recapture their hustle and bustle.
You have more people walking around, and naturally it makes the city much more vibrant than before.
A way to potentially add to the liveliness of city life. In Washington, I'm Maya Rodriguez.